Tausch. All the way from the Hacksaw Gym, it's Nanai. He's been called in as a last-minute replacement. Nanai going up against Misiah Soltani here tonight. Oh, it's time to turn up the R&B and centering. Make his way down the aisle from the Prince Emir Braveheart Academy. It's Misiah Soltani. Check out the build on this monster hammer, Misiah Soltani, stepping up for this heavyweight contest. He is ripped, he is shredded, and he's got the biggest trapezius here tonight, hammer, Misiah Soltani. And the man with the biggest trapezius in ring announcing, Mr. Andy Raymond.
We have a heavyweight contest ready to go here at Star City, and we are scheduled for 3 90-second rounds. Introducing first and fighting out of the blue corner from the Sports Pit Gym, weighing in at 100.55 kilos, Nanai. Fighting out of the red corner in the Braveheart Gym in Western Sydney, he weighed in at a rock hard and ready 103.1 kilos, Misiah Soltani. Dave Hedgecock, once again the man in charge of the monsters.
Well, the living legend Dave Hedgecock calls both of these heavyweight monoliths into centre ring. And the massive Nanai against Misiah Soltani.
In case of a knockdown, you must go to the furthest neutral corner.
Look at the look of the kisser of Misiah Soltani, folks. He has come here.
I will penalise. This is what I'm saying.
To rumble.
Fight a good fight. This is what I call and do as I say.
Misiah Soltani out of the red corner against Nanai out of the blue corner.
Seconds down.
And with a name like Nanai, hammer, I'm going to have a lot of fun if he gets knocked out here tonight.
I can bet you will have a lot of fun, Michael. I'll tell him about that when he comes to, though. You know, that's when I have my fun.
I tell you what, you talk about marketable characters that really do have the ripped and chiseled physique, and you talk about Misiah Soltani, another man from the Braveheart Academy here in New South Wales, who comes up with big raps here tonight.
Break, when I say break, it's not a wrestling match, it's a boxing match, kickboxing. Fight on.
And Dave Hedgecock does have the tough task, the unenviable task of keeping it nice and clean here tonight.
Don't hold.
Well, Soltani has certainly got that big right round kick to the thigh of Nanai working. There it is again.
Nanai just lining up with the overhand right.
Don't hold that leg.
Round kick to the midsection. Of course, this one cannot be conducted under technical K1 rules due to the really ludicrous legalities here in New South Wales where knees are not permitted in this state, hammer. So therefore, no K1 rules as such.
Don't hold.
I think most fight fans know my stand on the laws in New South Wales, but so be it.
Such a quiet stand you take too, hammer. So unfortunate indeed, because in real K1, as we have seen in Melbourne and Queensland and in New Zealand, you do not wear shin guards and you can hit your opponent. And you can also grapple with your opponent, but of course here the crazy rules of New South Wales, each fighter has to wear shin guards and cannot throw knees, let alone grapple or throw elbows.
Stop holding.
And you can hear Dave Hedgecock telling both men to really stop holding, hammer.
I tell you what, Soltani is going to cop a point off if he keeps grabbing as he is. He's setting up for the grapple, which of course is not allowed.
End of the first round of action, Nanai and Misiah Soltani, 3 by 1.5. Hammer, how did you see the first round?
Well, how did I see it? I said there's a lot of beef throwing itself around in centre ring, I tell you what.
More beef than a cattle ranch.
There's another cliche, Michael, that you're renowned for, of course, but Soltani probably started very, very strongly, landed some good solid leg kicks. You've got to pay them, so it could be just a little his way. Nanai in the green and gold shorts, a little bit overwhelmed early, I feel, but he should consolidate, and this one should settle to be quite a strong tussle. Once again, Nanai trying to come up the centre with the uppercut, but this is what Soltani was warned for. You see him holding on there. He's got to keep it clean, got to keep boxing on, and Nanai is probably going to, as I said, settle and come back a little stronger in a second.
The whistle blows, the seconds are out, and we are ready for round number 2. Misiah Soltani out of the red corner, up against Nanai out of the blue corner. A heavyweight style set for 3 1.5s, and brought to you by super promoter Tarek Solai, and it's all part of the K1 New South Wales match. Nanai, big right hand from Nanai!
The big boy was caught.
And down goes Misiah Soltani. Soltani has been rocked. He is on rubber leg street.
I tell you what, you can watch Nanai now rush at him. Here we go.
Nanai is going to send Soltani. It could be all over. It's pandemonium in centre ring.
I will disqualify you.
Soltani stumbling about the ring. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what day it is. It's good Nanai ring. Ray Nanai did a Nanai on Soltani, Hammer.
Michael, I tell you what, you're going to get yourself in trouble one of these days. You really are.
Thank God he won.
Ray Nanai just landing that big overhand right that caught Soltani. His guard was too low, his chin was in the air, and bingo bango, that was it. That was what cost him the fight. But I'd like to see Soltani come back as he tidies up his technique and gets his defence a little more solid. There's the big right hand that caught him and sent the big fella down. But he's a real force. This boy, he needs to work on his technique a little, but I look forward to seeing him.
Trademarks of a young Mark Hunt, perhaps, Hammer.
Ray Nanai, you're talking about? Yeah,
yes,
perhaps.
Indeed.
He's very, very tenacious, just like Mark Hunt. And Misiah Soltani, of course, he wanted it, but a little too eager and didn't focus so much on technique. Too much aggression fighting at this level. They just need to focus up a bit. And both these guys have a lot of potential. We look forward to seeing these heavyweights in the K1 ranks, Michael.
My brother Nantes. Yes. Well done, man. Well done, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 36 seconds of round number 2, referee Dave Hedgecock had seen enough. Your winner, a late call-up, Ray Nanai.